Hey, everybody. Today you're going to be reading and learning about different places that you receive help from. And specifically, our focus for today for Objective 4.01 is going to be help that you receive from family and from friends and from nonprofits. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do just a brief overview of what you can expect from this objective. So, the first of all, we've talked about in the past in earlier units how we're better off being in a community and part of a community than if you were by yourself. We learned how we benefit by all of us paying taxes and how we benefit from the things that taxes provide us with. And this is just another example of how we benefit from being part of a community, is that we benefit from the things that we're going to be learning about in this unit. So, what is a community? So there are different types of communities. Of course, we're all a member of the community of the United States. We're all a member of the community of North Carolina, of McDowell County. You guys are all a member of the community of MAI. So there's lots of different communities that you could say that you're a part of. Groups of people that are working together for a common good is the definition. So think of all the ways our different communities have come together during this COVID-19 event, and our people are helping each other in all kinds of different ways. So we're living a perfect example of how we benefit by being members of these communities. And we've all learned that we can benefit in various ways. Of course, taxes provide us with roads, and we can have access to resources like stores and food and relationships. So basically, social capital happens when you build relationships with people, and through those relationships, you get access to different resources in your times of need. So that's important to remember, that building those relationships or creating social capital is very important, because at some time in your life, you're probably going to have to call on those folks or those places to assist you. Of course, one of our first units, we learned about all the different domains in our lives and how all those are kind of interconnected and they can affect each other. And when we receive things from those social relationships, when we receive things that we need, all of those domains are impacted. So we don't always receive money from people that are helping us. I know money might be the first thing that comes to your mind, but lots of times we're receiving something called in-kind income. In-kind means instead of or in place of. So instead of giving you money in lieu of money, people might can provide you with something else. So, like for example, people are maybe bringing food or medicine over to folks' houses during COVID-19. People might give you a place to live. People might give you a ride if your car breaks down, or they might let you borrow their lawnmower if they need to mow their lawn. So it's not always money that we receive from these relationships that we build. Sometimes it's in-kind income. So the three that we're going to focus on, where most of us receive social capital from, are family, friends, and nonprofits. So family can be people that are unrelated to us, but we think of as family. You all probably have people in your lives, and I do, that I think of as family members, even though we aren't blood related. And so you can receive and give things to those people in times of need. It could be in-kind income, it could be money, and of course your all your well-being domains are being impacted there. You can also receive things from your friends, and of course nonprofits. We have tons of different nonprofits in our community. These are just a few examples of things that are nonprofits. We have more than this, and you all could probably think of more. But these are places that, just like the name implies, they're not out to make money, but they exist to provide things for people in times of need. And we're hearing about lots of those in the news now, lots of nonprofits getting involved in doing things to help people. Nonprofits are helping us in two primary ways. They are enhancing your social capital. They're reinforcing those relationships that you have with people. They are giving you a chance to give back to others and also receive help yourself. And that's this part, assisting in times of need. So it can make us feel good if we're in the giving role, and also it helps us if we're on the other side. So it is important to note that giving back is an important part in that that must be happening if social capital is working. Because if you have a friend and that friend is always taking and never giving anything back to you when you ask them for help, then the relationship probably at some point is going to break down. So in order for it to be working, both of these things need to happen. You need to be giving as well as receiving. Um, so you could be receiving benefits from social capital that you would otherwise have to pay for. So maybe somebody's giving you something, and because they're giving that to you, you're not having to pay for it. Maybe they're letting you live somewhere for free, and that in turn is helping you out so that you're able to spend your money on other things that may be necessities. So just to summarize, we all benefit from social capital because we're parts of different communities. Social capitals provide benefits to all those domains in our lives, those physical, emotional, intellectual, financial, social, all those domains are impacted. Family, friends, and nonprofits are some of those important resources that we call on, where we get social capital from. And investing in those relationships by not just receiving, but also giving to people is important in order for it to work like it's supposed to. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy reading the info sheet and also posting your examples on Padlet for others to see and for you all to discuss. Have a great day.